Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the game. We'll call for the fair catch here. The Longhorns offense has the football first here today. There's the star running back jogging out of the field. He is trying to add to his huge highlight reel, Kirk.
Chris, honestly, I don't think we've seen too many running backs who can duplicate what this guy can do on the field. He's got everything. Vision, speed, power. He can diagnose a defense in real time. I'm really excited to see this kid play. Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle, but forced down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Direct snap to the back. Runs right over the defender. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Breaking through defenders. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he scores. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
7-4-0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Florida Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. The elite defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the passing game. Both guys have skills, and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point is yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just a natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to their own offense and really separate these two.
The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the 1st down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
They'll kick it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball handed off. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. And plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Free throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backup.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40 and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made over the middle. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. The ball still sits at the 1 after that incompletion, and they punch it in. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Now they're running on the toss. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's the 2nd down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. They'll go hurry up here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's got his man open downfield. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Defense not pressing this time. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he'll set up to throw. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. After the big game, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's a blitz look here from the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Bush. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Hatchett. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch him.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line, it's Barnes. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? From the shotgun, drops back. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it on the move, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to...
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. And now the try here for the extra point. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the single back takes the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win. Second down after that run on the previous play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up.
Touchdown, Texas. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Fights off a defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They've got him down out near the 40.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Over the middle. It's Bush. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense going with the hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it second and medium. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Quarterback still with the football. He shreds the tackle. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? To throw, it's Hatchett. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return, but